What's up guys, it's your tier-addicted gamer Sam with direcharlton, giving you a gameplay commentary action, this time on the map. What map is this? Raid. Yes, another Raid gameplay. I go pretty ham, using that target finder, FAL, because, you know, the cool kids use them and, you know, I have to be cool to, I don't know. But, as I say guys, it's using the target finder. Oh, lucky I pick up another target finder. I got a bit of ham on this game, and I got some hate as well when I was playing this game like live. I was getting some like dirty messages saying they were camping bitch because I was using this way. But you know, apart from that, guys. So what I'm here to talk about, and it's about why YouTube hates the target finder. Now, if you don't know, guys, I have been on YouTube for a series of months, guys. And every time I upload a gameplay with the target finder, I get some hate, and generally the hatred is beyond the target finder. Now, I don't know why YouTube has discovered that, oh, he's using a target finder. Doesn't even matter for 1 second, oh, hate. For example, Wings of Redemption. Great guy. I enjoy his content sometimes. Some days it's just not brilliant for me. And, that's my opinion, guys. You're trying to talk your own opinion on the YouTube. He uses the target finder, and he got so much hate for using that target finder. Generally, because his playstyle really does match up, will help him with that target finder. And the thing is, like, I use the target finder. I have kind of a style as Wings, and generally, I do get some hate for it, but generally not as much hate as everyone else does. Like, for example, the target finder is a very good piece of equipment. If it's in a Call of Duty game, you should use it. Like, for example, is the target finder worse than the new tubes? No, the new tubes were terrible. And guess what they did? They got rid of underpowered new tubes in Black Ops and in Black Ops 2, for the both Black Ops series. Mainly, guys, because they knew the target finder, they knew that the grenade launchers were overpowered, and guess what? They used Flat Jacket, they used other stuff to really help them. And, generally it does help, guys, in that period of sense as well. But most people are like, oh, I don't think this is going to work, but you can always try, but you never succeed in that kind of style, really, guys. But what do you think about that, guys? Like every time, like it's like, for example, if that game mechanic is in that game, it should be used. For example, like I use Ghost, for example. Pretend I use Ghost, and generally I use Ghost, and do I get hate for that? Probably not, because it's in the game. But if I get hate for something that is classed as noobish, I'm going to get hate for it. Okay, it's probably one of the best attachments in the game, probably right next to the silencers and the other stuff. I don't know what else is a very good attachment for guns. But generally in that kind of sort of hand, guys, you can't always be hating on something that's in the game and you count as noobish. Oh, okay, I hate on the paper aeroplanes, or hunter killer drones, they like to call themselves. But generally, I hate on them because that they're annoying. But people hate on them, but I still use them. I still use them. They're kill streak. They should be used and all that. Like, people hate UAVs. People hate counter. People hate the VSAT. It's just one of those kind of things, guys, that people don't understand. That the hatred of that kind of thing is just annoying to people. And I think people don't understand how that is supposed to be met in that kind of circumstance, guys. But some people are stupid and some people are arrogant on the YouTube scene, and people take YouTube a bit too seriously and Call of Duty a bit too seriously for my liking, and that generally does not go in a good way, guys. But as I said, guys, the target finder, what is it? Before I start, the question of the video, guys, if you want to put down in the comments down below, guys, is what is your opinion of the target finder? My opinion is as follows: it is very hard. It's not a thing that is automatically unlocks. You have to aim it properly and use it significantly well. For example, if you're playing against some good players, I use the target finder. Why? Mainly, guys, because the target finder, like big players hate them, and the thing is, you can counter the target finder so easy. You can like EMP people, EMP grenades, or EMP as a kill streak. Also, you can use the cold-blooded perk. I run into noobs so many times. Look, that noob had cold-blooded on him, and I couldn't see him. There was 2 guys who were running cold-blooded on. Do you know what? They're probably better than probably some of you. Some of these guys are moaning at me saying I'm using the target finder. What a complete utter stupidity was that, you know, I'm using the target finder and I'm getting hate for it because generally, you know, people think it's a bad idea, but generally I think they're imbeciles and, you know, that kind of thing. But what's your guys' opinion on the target finder? Do you find it, you know, one of those things that is just horrible and, you know, should be, you know, gone in the next Call of Duty? If it's in Modern Warfare 4, you know, there's going to be a massive problem. You know, for the MMS scanner thing, that millimeter scanner, that is terrible. And I don't know what, there was like big hype for it, and then people didn't understand about the target finder and all that jazz. But, you know, generally, with the target finder, it's just, you know, hit and miss really. People use it on light machine guns. I think some light machine guns, they definitely should use the target finder. Others should not. Like the SMR and the FL, that's the only guns I use with the target finder. For the assault, the light machine guns, I generally use a red dot or a target finder. But as I said, guys, it's been a mixed point of view with the target finder. I think the YouTube community has given the target finder holds a bit of stupidity. I go on search and destroy and I try to, you know, play well or try to get a good game or something, and generally I get, like, you know, kids moaning at me generally because, you know, I'm calling to them I'm shit because I don't quick scope and I'm using the target finder. Look at this knife. Wah! And that guy's holding his face. But I hope you guys enjoy the video. If you guys, please do leave a rating. Always really helps my videos out and it helps you guys out for seeing a more motivated Samuel over Chum. So as well, guys, if you are interested or you have not, guys, subscribe. It always really helps, guys. This is one of the annotation things. It only takes a second. And if you enjoyed the video, like as always. And don't forget, guys, comment about the target finder. Thanks, guys. See you soon. Bye.